"Hey, Joe," said the diner owner, pointing through the window. "That old man you gave the watch to, he's not real." Joe chuckled, confused. "What do you mean?" "He just left 5 minutes ago." The man's face went cold. "Joe, that beggar died 2 winters ago. Right on this street." The story. Joe Lawson, 47. Ran a small sidewalk stall at the corner of Main and Hemsworth, in a quiet Michigan town, for 12 years. He sold cheap watches, baseball caps, and sunglasses to truckers, tourists, and passers-by. He wasn't rich. He wasn't loud. He just showed up every morning with a thermos of coffee and a fold-out table. Same corner. Same spot. Every day. But last Tuesday, something strange happened. The old man, around 8:30 a.m., a thin, shaky man in torn clothes walked up to Joe's table. He looked at least 70, with sunken eyes and a patchy gray beard. His coat was 2 sizes too big. His hands trembled. Joe had seen plenty of panhandlers, but this man didn't ask for money. He asked for time. "Got a watch?" he said softly. Joe picked one up, silver, scratched, but working. $10, Joe offered. The man stared at it for a moment. "I ain't got that kind of money." Joe hesitated. There was something in his voice. Not a con. Not pity. Just wait. Joe slid the watch across the table. "Take it," he said. "On the house." The man's eyes watered. "Bless you," he whispered. "Time's the only thing I've got left." He turned and walked down the block, disappearing around the corner. The question. About an hour later, Joe went into Miller's diner to grab a sandwich. As he paid, he mentioned the man. Skinny guy. Long coat. Called him sir even though he looked broke. The diner owner froze. "You said he was just here." Joe nodded. The man swallowed hard. "Joe, that sounds like Walt Dempsey." Joe raised an eyebrow. "Who's that?" "Used to sit outside your stall. Years ago. Didn't beg. Just watch traffic. Said he was waiting on someone. Died right there in the snow. January 2021. Joe felt a chill in his chest. That can't be. He was just here this morning. No, the diner owner said quietly. He wasn't. The video. Joe rushed back to his stall. He had a small security cam clipped to a nearby light pole, wired to a tablet under the table. He rewound the morning footage. There he was, Joe himself, handing the watch across the table. But the other side of the table. No one stood there. Just air. The shadow didn't match. The movement didn't match. Joe sat back, shaking. The watch was gone. But the story had just begun. The truth. Later that week, a city worker cleaning out the alley near Hemsworth found something odd. A folded-up newspaper from 2021. Inside it, a silver watch, wrapped in a napkin, and scratched into the back. "Thanks for the time, WD." Joe never told anyone else. But every morning after that, he laid out his table and left one watch off to the side. Not for sale, just waiting.